Okay, this is a review about a hobby greenhouse bought from Sam's Club. About $375, free shipping, comes in two boxes via FedEx. The first picture you're going to see is the assembled greenhouse. For some odd reason, I couldn't find my video camera, so this is all going to be pictures. Here's the base and the front and back. Here we're looking for the panels that fit in those pieces we assembled. Here's a picture of some of the extra parts. There was a lot of parts and a lot of screws, a lot of connections. This is a picture of we put the part together wrong, and when it came time to put in the screw, the flange was on the wrong side. So we had to go back and look at the directions and do it over. Directions had no text, it was all pictures. So if you're good with pictures, then you're ready to go with this project. Had a lot of pieces that were bent. The aluminum was really thin and had to straighten a lot of pieces out and realign. And one of the things that it says is don't tighten anything. Put the screws in, leave them loose because you need them to wiggle the whole thing around to get the panels in. And then the last thing you do is tighten all the screws and square it up. Here we got the front and back up. The other thing to keep in mind, don't put the greenhouse up against the fence because you need to get around on the outside to put in screws and to get the panels to slide in. That's lesson hard learned because we were up against the fence and had to figure out how to get the panels in. Would have been much easier if we had access. Here you can see we're straightening some of the pieces out to make them work. And this panel hanging from the ceiling will eventually be the skylight that'll allow the hot air to escape when it gets too hot inside. Here we are working on the back sidewall. Pretty much got the bottom done. Now we're going to work on the top. The base was a 4x4 with 2x4s in the middle as runners and filled with pea gravel and some stepping stones. It is a little on the short side, so if you're a very tall person, you may want to build up a base so that it's a little taller when you step inside. There we have the one side of the roof on, and we're working on putting the gutters on right here. Here's the whole thing fully assembled. I should have taken a picture of me standing inside so there you goes, Alex. You can see how tall it is on the inside. Here's that bracket I was talking about where we forgot to put the screws to allow you to attach that on there. It was not very clear in the instructions. The door was the last thing that we put up. Well, that's it for the video. Here's a little screenshot from Sam's Club website. If you have any comments, leave them below. Come back and see the rest of the outfitting of the greenhouse.